And working with other members of Parliament now in Change UK, are your own opinions changing? Working with Labour MPs?
No, because that change had already happened.
Okay.
I mean, I'd worked with Chuka Amunu and Chris Leslie for nearly 3 years now since the referendum. I'd got to know Chuka during the referendum and then obviously afterwards. You know, it hacks me off a bit that people say, you all need to work together. Well, we've been working together for the last 3 years. We've not talked about it very much because a lot of it has been very quiet. We just get on and do it. And noticeably on Brexit, the level of cross-party working has been incredible. And if people knew the trust that there has been, so there's a WhatsApp group that I can think of, which represents every single political party is in this group, apart from the Brexit party, because it's parliamentary political parties. It's never leaked. Never leaked. It's got Tories, Labour, Plaid, SNP, Caroline Lucas, obviously Change, Labour. We're all on it. And we speak very freely and we work together in relation to Brexit, never linked. And I think that says everything.
So is it actually an example of a really good time or healthy time for politics?
No, it's a really shit time in politics, actually. I think so, anyway. I think it's appalling what's going on. We've got this awful beauty parade of all these dreadful, hard Brexiteers, you know. It's just going to be a question of time before it gets really dirty and nasty. And there'll be a lot of that dog whistle type politics pandering to what is now a shrinking electorate of the Conservative Party, but it's the membership has changed because it's been infiltrated by a lot of old UKIPers, and you've got people who's going to be the most right wing. That's how they're going to win that election. Who can be the hardest Brexiteer, the most irresponsible Brexiteer, and who can pander the most to the right wing that's taken over the Tory party? I think that's pretty appalling. And as I say, in the meantime, the real problems that we should be looking at are just not being done. So where's this green paper on social care? You know, it's all well and good the government, and I congratulate it for putting an extra £20 billion into the NHS, which it needed, of course. But it's, you know, we just keep throwing money at it, which is almost soaking up or dealing with the mess, but we're not actually solving many of the problems, which is one about how we make sure that people look after themselves better and we prevent a lot of illnesses and people getting sick in the first place. And of course, the other huge piece of work, which we still haven't done, is hook up social care in the NHS. And the situation with too many older people who are not getting the proper social care and the health care that they need means that there is this huge amount of the NHS which is just mopping it all up, whereas actually we should be investing because, you know, we know what the population's going to do. That's the one thing we can predict, how long people are going to live, the sort of illnesses and diseases they'll be living with. And yet we're not putting into place the sort of stuff that we should be to be able to mitigate a lot of that and actually stop older people having to go to the hospital in the first place because they're being properly looked at in either their care home or in their home. So there's masses of work that's got to be done and nobody's doing it.
For more debates, talks and interviews, subscribe today to the Institute of Art and Ideas at IAI TV.